Hi Cancer, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot, here to do your second half of March reading. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, then you know what I normally do is, how do I want that? I guess that way. Let flip fly fall. Jeez Louise, guys. All right, Cancers have a lot to say at the moment. I let flip fly fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards and then clarify with various oracle decks. So let's see what's going on with you guys right at the moment. There's another one. Apparently, okay. 6 of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. Let's get a couple of more. What's going on with Cancers? Second half. Okay, there's 2 more. So we want that one. And that one. All right. King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. All right, let me think about this. So the King of Cups in reverse tells me that you have been a little emotional lately. You have also, I also feel like you are kind of feeling a little emotional about your money lately. And like the Knight of Pentacles would be somebody who's, to me, it's got some money coming in. So maybe you're expecting, okay. So you're getting a little antsy about some money that you're waiting on. Oh, tax money. Okay. Okay, now I get it. You're waiting on some money. You've got big plans for that money. And it can't get here fast enough. So this feels like it has to do with taxes. Like you're expecting, now it doesn't have to be taxes. It could be any kind of a windfall. You have gotten word that you've got some money coming. And the 9 of Cups in reverse is, like if it was up, that would be really, really close to having your happy ending. But it's kind of like, because it's in the reverse, it feels like, so it feels like, I feel like you're like going like this, like somebody's has made comments to you about, well, when that money comes in, we need to do this, 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 and this. And you've got your arms crossed like this, kind of like going, that's my money. You don't get any say in how I spend that money. But it has to do with like family members, you know, like maybe it was an inheritance. Maybe you won the lottery. Maybe you got some sort of a windfall or whatever. But somebody else, it feels like somebody else is making plans for your money. And you're kind of like, I didn't have no part of that. So you're trying to figure, oh, okay, so 4 of Swords is like you're trying to figure out how to shut them down so you can have your beginning with that money, but nobody else is going to be able to, okay, because you're not in the sharing mode right at the moment is the feeling. It's kind of like, this is my money. You know what? I don't have to share this with you if I don't want to, and I'm not sure you deserve me sharing this money with you. That is the feeling that I am getting. Okay, so why are you feeling so stingy? And I'm not sure stingy is the word. I feel like maybe it's like, you know, this is the kind of the picture that I'm getting is it's like it's a mother who's waiting on some money, and it's her son who's like sitting there like making plans with his mom's money, you know, like, oh my God, we can do this and 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 blah, 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 blah. And you're kind of going, you know what? You haven't done anything to deserve any of this money. I have worked my ass off my whole life, and I deserve this money, and you have done absolutely nothing to deserve this. So I don't feel like it's a case of you being stingy. I feel like it's more of a case of this person feels like they have a right to it, and you do not feel like they have a right to it. They haven't done anything to earn it. They haven't done anything to earn your respect. They haven't done anything to earn your money. They haven't done anything to earn any part of it, and you're having a hard time trying and figuring out, okay, you're trying to figure out how to tell them, and I'm just throwing things out here. Don't, you know, if it doesn't resonate, it's kind of like perhaps this son did drugs. And you're like, oh, hell no. I am not giving him any of my money. He'll just go out and buy more drugs. Or he'll go buy alcohol. Or he's got a gambling problem. Or whatever. And you're like, you are not having any part of enabling him anymore. You are done enabling. And I feel like like this is an opportunity for you to stand your ground and make sure that you are not enabling somebody. You are like, I have enabled this person or these people in my life long enough. I am not enabling anybody else in my life. This is my time to shine. This, you know, I'm the one that, you know, maybe you're taking an early settlement from work or something, a payout from work or whatever. And it's going to come in a lump sum. Because whatever it feels like, it's coming like in a lump sum. But other people are counting your money for you and figuring out how to spend it. And you're like, no, that is not what's going to happen here. Believe, okay, so I'm trying to think, what question did I ask? I didn't even ask a question. So what is this next line about? I feel like the believe, okay, so the feeling that's coming with that is kind of like when pigs fly is when you're going to get some of this money. Or when a unicorn shows up in my yard, that's when you're going to get some of this money. It's like you're trying to figure out how to go, you know, when the weirdest thing in the world happens, hell freezes over or whatever, you'll get some of this money. It ain't happening today. And you're trying to figure out how to tell them that. And my throat chakra, it's like I have a big old giant frog in it, and you're kind of like, okay, so this is also the feeling. It's like at home, you've got all this, like, I'm going to tell them this, I'm going to tell them this, you've got all these ideas and this power behind you when you're at home by yourself. And then when you get in front of them and they actually ask you for the money, you're kind of like going, oh, but and you can't spit it out. You can't say what you really want. And that's a fear of yours. A big fear of yours is standing your ground and not being able to say what you need to say. And this has been a boundary issue in the past. This is a current boundary issue of letting people take advantage of you. And you're like, I'm not letting anybody else take advantage of me. Find your voice. Oh my God. What did I just freaking say? Anybody that doesn't believe the cards fall out exactly the way they should, I watch it all the time. Find your voice. Say what you need to say. Wow. Love it when that happens. Whoa! I don't know if I need all of those. This one fell out on the floor. Wisdom. Okay, so this is what it feels like I'm hearing is maybe you need to call in a professional. And when I say a professional, I mean as in a tax accountant, an attorney, a financial planner, or somebody that will help you manage this windfall that you are having. And I also feel like they will have better wisdom of how to advise you not to get forced into giving it away when you don't want to. That's kind of the feeling. Do I want any of these? No. That's the feeling, is like, reach out to someone who has more experience with this than you do. So you don't end up just giving all your money away, and design your space. You know, this feels like it's kind of like maybe you're going to redo your house with some of this money. Design your space the way you want to, and don't let somebody else, you know, I feel like this is a case of for a long time, other people have been just like kind of bossing you around, and you've let people boss you around. You've let people take advantage of you. You've let people kind of order you around, and it's like, you know what? I'm tired of being ordered around. I'm like, I want to do things my way for a change. You know, it's like you've got visions that you're going to remodel your house with this money, we'll say. And it's like other people are putting their 2 cents worth in. You should put this on the floor. You should do this kind of cabinet. You should do this and you should do this. And you're like going, that's not the vision I have. You need to find your voice big time. You have let, I feel like I want to say you have been mealy-mouthed, and I don't even know exactly what mealy-mouthed means. Other than that's something that I think I heard when I was a kid. And not like really, I don't want to do that. Get out of here. Stand your ground. Make your choices be known. And don't let somebody else bulldoze you. Party time. You know, I'm like, I just keep feeling it's like all of these, God, you know, it's just like all of these feelings of like, all of these people have all of these ideas of like going, oh yeah, we're going to party when she gets this money or whatever. It's like, let's throw a big retirement party that costs $10,000. And you're like, I'm like, I don't even want to have a party for a retirement party. If I do, I'm going to buy cake and I'm going to eat it at home by myself in front of the TV or whatever. So I just feel like you need to stand your ground and make sure that people mind their own business. And that's been an issue. You've let a lot of people order you around and boss you around and control you. And it's time for you to take control of your own life and I'm at this one. Soar. It's time for you to soar and be your own person. Not let someone else, you know, make the decisions for you. I want one more of these. I kind of like these cards. I changed things up this time around. One more. Clarity. Get clarity on how you want to say things. Get clarity on how you want to do things your way. That just is, you know, just don't let people, I feel like you've had very thin, you haven't had good boundaries, is just the feeling. You've just had a lot of people that have inserted their ways of doing things, and you just kind of let that happen. And I feel like you were kind of a Gumby a lot, you know? It was just like, yeah, whatever you say, you did it to keep the peace. And now you're like, I'm not keeping the peace anymore. I don't have to keep the peace anymore. I've got some control. You've got some control now that you've never had in your life. And you're like, this is my turn, my time to control things, not yours. I also have a particular vision of a particular person in my life, in my mind, that I could totally see. I don't know when she was born, but I can totally see this kind of being her. I feel like I'm seeing her, kind of this happening to her. So let's see what else. What else do your guides, the universe, higher self have to say about this second half of March? And then we will finish up here. Let's see, here's 2 cards. Medicine. This feels like you're going to be doling out some medicine to some of these family members that they should have gotten a long time ago. And they're going to get a dose of their own medicine. And the rainbow dragon, I just feel like, that is just all about you taking your power back. You are, this windfall, inheritance, bonus, whatever cash flow thing is happening is giving you a newfound freedom and voice, ability to have a voice that you've never been able to have before. And you're kind of like, I'm standing up for myself this time. All right. What else? I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's just all that I'm getting through is just like, what else? There's affirmations. I'm like, I hear you going, I can do this. I can do this. I have the power. I can do this. And you writing up little notes around your place like I do. I can do this. I am you are looking at a very, very wealthy woman. I can do this. I'm not going to give all my money away. I'm not going to do this. Animal Kingdom. Well, every time I see that, it's like you're taking your power back and you're ready to roar. You've got some stuff to say. You've got some stuff to say that you have not been able to say for a very, very long time. And because of whatever is coming your way, it is making you feel power that you have never felt before in your life. And you're going to say some of the stuff that you want to say because suddenly you've lost some of that fear. Some of the fear that you have always had your whole life of like, well, I can't do that because this is going to happen. I can't do that. This is going to happen. You don't have that fear anymore. This thing that is happening to you has given you some power. And you are ready to step into your power and do things your way for a change. And I'm just going to say, at least in your head, you're ready to take charge and take your power. But I also feel like I'm getting drawn again to this wisdom card. Don't try to go at this alone. Okay, I'm hearing backbone. Don't try to go at this alone because in the past you haven't had any backbone. You might need to take reinforcements. So if you need to have a conversation with somebody, or if somebody, like say somebody's coming to the house and they're coming to, you might have somebody that's in your corner. Get somebody that's in your corner to help you keep your backbone, because I feel like it's been kind of smushy in the past and you have caved very easily. And people don't grow a backbone overnight usually, and you might just need a little reinforcement. You might need someone to help you stand in your power. So just be aware of that. This change that you're feeling is coming. It's just not something that may happen overnight. You're not going to go from someone who caved on everything to someone who suddenly has a voice and is super powerful and can tell everybody to back down and back off like some people can. So just be aware of that. All right, that's enough. I will see you guys for the April reading, and I wish you a very good half of March. Thanks, bye.